Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Saying Beyond and Through with Monty. Right before you, it says Doja Cat loses 200K followers on social media after calling out Noah Schnapp, who gained 1 million after the DM leak. So if you can recall, about a week ago, Doja Cat was interested in Noah's co-star, 29-year-old. And basically, she went through Noah, who's 17. She DM'd him, which is not a good idea to get a 17-year-old involved in trying to hook you up with someone. So basically, whether he thought it was a joke, a prank, or something funny, he leaked it. And Doja Cat was not too happy about that. So basically, she put him on blast. And many people did not like her actions of putting a 17-year-old on blast. And I did a video about this about maybe a week or two ago, when thirsting after a white man goes wrong. So check out that video. But I wanted to do a follow-up today on this particular topic that's still related because it does involve Doja Cat. Now, this is in no way in that I'm going to bash Doja Cat. I just want to bring out something. I want to highlight something. Because this video today is going to involve a YouTuber by the name of Lauryn Hill. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Lauryn Hill, she does videos on suspected cosmetic surgeries or plastic surgeries in which celebrities may have had. Now, a lot of it, Lori would tell you out of her own mouth that she's speculating, that she has no proof. But before I go on, I want you to hear what some ladies had to say about Lauryn Hill's video, and then I would allow you to hear Lauryn Hill explaining why she does what she does.
Named Lauryn Hill. She is like a plastic surgery YouTuber. She's amazing. I love her. And the thing that I love about her is she's not shaming about it. Her whole thing is like plastic surgery is a tool. I just want to show you what I'm seeing so that if you want to use this information to empower yourself, cool.
Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who haven't been here before, hi, I'm Lauryn Hill. And on this channel, we talk about plastic surgery, cosmetic procedures, beauty, and beauty standards. Sometimes I use celebrities as examples of the types of plastic surgery and cosmetic procedures that can be done to the face. Whenever I do this, it's my opinion only and never stated as facts. I don't have any proof or receipts that the celebrity has had any of the work done that we talk about them having. Never use my videos as a way to shame or send hate to a celebrity. If all that sounds interesting to you, then make sure to subscribe.
Let me know when you started screen capping. Please. I can't do this right now, dude. I'm taking a shot. Cheers. Listen. I can't. I just tweeted and I deleted a tweet just now. 200,000 fucking views on this video by Lauryn Hill. And it's called Doja Cat Looks Different Than Before. Here's why. And everybody would say, Doja, what are you doing? Stop it. What are you doing? Stop fucking going on the internet and looking at stuff about you and plastic surgery, blah, 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 blah. That's what this is about. It's about plastic surgery. It's about this bitch, Lauryn Hill, talking about people's bodies, talking about people's surgery. But this bitch made a fucking plastic surgery video on Megan Thee Stallion. Shut the fuck up, bro. At that rate, Megan Thee Stallion is home fucking grown. This bitch has nerve. And I'll tell you something. You want to sit there in your fucking chair talking about how this girl and that girl and this girl got this and that done. Bitch, look at you. You got work to do right now. And I won't say more.
Okay, so you heard that. Now, if you're thinking like I'm thinking, that was completely uncalled for. Very just out of the ordinary that someone who's a celebrity would get so riled up about someone speculating. You would have thought that, she would have handled it in a much more ladylike and a more mature manner. I mean, I've done management before with artists, and basically, I would have told my artists, or you could have handled it like this way. Well, damn, I must have a very good makeup artist for her to really think that I had procedures done. Or she could have just handled it, well, no, no, Lori, I did not have any type of procedures done. I did not have what you said I had done. Or better yet, taking the Beyonce, even the Kim Kardashian route, not even respond to it. Are you going to seriously respond to everything that people say about you that you believe is a negative? Lori may have speculated about you having cosmetic surgery, but guess what? Lori is not going to be the last one to do such. So are you going to call out every single person with a profanity-laced response? Are you going to go out of your out of your way to, name calling, which is very childish? Are you going to threaten their YouTube sites or their possible livelihood by taking their empire down? Is that really the way to go about doing things? You really have to wonder about why Doja went that particular route. And I want to take you into her head, her mindset. I've studied psychology before, and I know a little bit of history about Doja Cat, who was born in Tarzana. She moved to New York City, and she moved back to Santa Monica. She moved to Oak Park, which is Ventura County, which is 80% white. So basically, she hung out places like that and in Malibu with a lot of Caucasian people. Now, to understand something else about Doja Cat, and this is going to take you down a little puzzle that, it's going to be a little bit of maze, but I want you to follow me because this is Symbiotic with Monty, and we're going to look a little deeper as to why Doja could have responded to Lauryn Hill the way she did. And a lot of times we have misplaced anger that when we're mad at someone, actually it's something else that we're mad at. And there are certain people who can trigger trauma that could have been brought by other people or that's internalized that we have done to ourselves. But I want you to have a look at Doja because what I want to bring out to you is her hair. This is going to tie in together because Doja Cat does not like her hair, 4C hair. And you're wondering, how does this tie into Lauryn Hill? Well, keep watching.
4C can suck my ass, is what 4C can do. 4C can, I don't remember what, 4C could bend over and lick my ass. Good luck trying to finger comb it. Good luck trying to put a white tooth through it the first couple of minutes. Jesus Christ. Why even God was like, let me give this bitch 4C hair just so that she could go bald. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you heard Doja Cat out of her own mouth talk about how terrible 4C hair is. How she doesn't like that God gave her 4C hair. Now, Doja Cat is biracial. However, who she prefers to be around, it seemingly to me, are white people. And obviously the type of men that she prefers are white men. Now, let me tell you something with growing up around white people. They see biracials as black. Doja Cat may be biracial, but in the eyes of Caucasian people, she is a black woman. Lauryn Hill is a white woman. Follow me here. Doja Cat accused of participating in racist chat rooms using slurs. Now you may wonder, what is that about? Take a listen to this here.
Oh, I just lost a cigarette. Goddamn.
Dude, ADD. Just
DM'd me, learned anything new today? And I said, yeah, I learned if you sunk a dunker, you can be anybody.
Hey, ADD, why didn't you want to know what I learned today, man? Why you have to focus in on the beautiful lady there?
With another comment.
I learned that we could have been anybody.
Hey, ADD, you look Arabic. Are you?
Oh boy. I learned that we could have been an F-buddy. What?
ADD, has anybody ever told you that you look Arabic?
And you shut up.
So it seems to be apparent that Doja Cat does not mind being among racist white men. And it seemed like one of them was asking, are you Arab? Are you Arabic? And I'm not sure if it was directed at her. I think it was. But whoever it was directed at, they didn't answer as to what they were ethnically. I noticed that if it was directed at Doja, she did not say, no, I'm mixed, I'm biracial. She just left the question out there. The singer posted an apology on Instagram addressing both the chat rooms and songs, saying that she has never been involved in racist conversations and that the song was an attempt to flip the meaning of a racist term. Okay, but she did admit that she heard people say horrible things, racist things, in these chat rooms. Yet she did not remove herself. She continued to be involved in these chat rooms. And about the song, I don't really know. I have not really heard the song, but others have. Doja Cat denies stripping for white supremacists and using racial insults. People have said that she took out a boob, or that she spoke dirty or sexual, which you guys did here. Yes, she did that. Doja Cat denies stripping for white supremacists in a racist chat room, mocking police brutality. Okay, let's kind of look into this right here. She denies stripping for white supremacists, but maybe she does not consider them to be white supremacists. Okay. Videos have surfaced online that appear to depict Doja Cat participating in racist chat rooms, along with a song from 2015 that used a racist term that originated on 4chan. So basically, people who are familiar with these chat rooms have stated that she has been involved in them. She has admitted that she's been involved in them. And that she has heard people say very racist things in these chat rooms, which she did not remove herself from. Interesting, and you're biracial, and you continue to chat with people who are in those rooms. Now, let's get back to YouTuber Lori Hill. So let me give you my take as to why Doja was so blatantly harsh to Lori. And all Lori did was just speculated about possible procedures that Doja could have had. The response that Doja Cat gave to me was very telling, that there's a lot of anger, bitterness, hurt, and resentment within her. And remember, when people are angry a lot of times they're mad at something else. And there are certain people who can trigger that. So Lori Hill, to me, represents everything that Doja Cat is not. And I'm saying that not to say that Lori Hill is better looking than Doja Cat, or I'm not saying that Doja's better looking than Lori Hill. I'm taking it from Doja's mindset. Obviously, Doja Cat is a biracial female who has difficulty with being biracial. Doja Cat is a biracial female who prefers white men. Doja Cat is a biracial female who has to go out there and insert herself in the vicinity or in the orbit of white men. Lori Hill does not. Lori Hill is a white female, obviously, and unlike Doja Cat, she never had to run after and tackle white men to get their attention. She never had to, let's say, put herself in a space of white men. And basically, I want to say like Doja did, in these chat rooms, talking sexual, kind of like in some ways degrading herself. It's almost like she's a woman who's very desperate for these white men to notice her, to like her, to find her attractive. And I find this type of mentality and actions very common among black women, among biracial women who seek out white men. So Doja's anger towards Lori is the very fact that Lori probably represents women that Doja went to school with, and probably represents the women who got the type of men that Doja Cat desires, who wants. These type of men gravitate towards someone like Lori Hill naturally and very easily. Lori Hill and women like her do not have to put any type of work in. Very little. They just have to show up there and be themselves. Where Doja has to jump through hoops pretty much. Get herself on racist chat lines. Getting a 17-year-old involved with her pursuing a man who's 29. Going to DM someone like that. Running, chasing, pleading, begging for a white man to look at her, to notice her, to find her attractive. Something that Lori Hill probably has never had to do. This can create a jealousy, an anger, and a resentment towards Lori Hill because Lori Hill's a white woman. And this white woman has it easier of reaching the type of men that Doja Cat likes, desires, and wants. That would explain her harsh response to Lori Hill. The anger is coming from someplace else. Anger, unresolved issues that Doja Cat has not dealt with yet. And obviously we can tell by her hair that she still has difficulty with being a biracial female. 4C hair is, it's going to come with the territory if one of your parents are black. Not saying that all black people have 4C hair. 4C, 3C, 2C, but in Doja case, 4C. By the way, I think Doja Cat's hair is beautiful. I think Doja Cat is a beautiful woman. However, most importantly, she doesn't. She has an inferiority complex. She has low self-esteem about her hair, about her being biracial. It doesn't matter what I think. She probably looks at someone like Lori Hill as being superior. Someone Lori Hill gave that analysis that is involving Doja Cat's look and the way she looked. It triggered something which caused Doja Cat to respond the way she did. And I'm willing to bet you that Doja Cat is the type of female, biracial female, who loves white men but loathes white women. And the type of response that Doja gave, you would have thought that Lori said she's a murderer. She's a child molester. She's a kleptomaniac. She hit somebody and left a scene. She's a big druggie. She did not say anything like that. Only thing she did was speculated about her having possible cosmetic procedures, which she states that she does not know the truth. So with Doja Cat, it's kind of easy for me to self-analyze that because I went to pretty much a school that was like 80% white. And there were some black children there, not that many, some biracial children there. But it's very easy to see when people, black or biracial, have a low self-esteem. It's very easy to see how white men can respond to, let's say, biracial women or black women. Biracial women and black women to white men are going to be the same thing. And most white men prefer white women. Most white men do not prefer a black or biracial chick. They prefer white women. And for a white male, it's going to be a white woman first, an Asian woman second. That's how it's going to be. That is going to be their preference. So now you see why someone like Doja Cat has to run, chase, pursue white men. And someone like Lori Hill does not. Lori Hill amplifies a lot of trauma probably from Doja, just looking at her. It brings back up all those unresolved issues of self-hatred, self-uncomfortableness with oneself. Lori Hill represents the girl who got the type of man or guys that Doja wanted and couldn't get, or the type of man who easily walked up and pursued Lori Hill, but did not do that to Doja Cat. So that is just a peek into the mentality of someone like a Doja Cat who lashes out in a very bizarre, a very explicit, a very profane way to someone who basically just had an opinion. And people, what I'm expressing to you today is my opinion. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is another edition of Seeing Beyond and Through with Monty, and I will see you all